Sometimes we have to read a whole biblical book just to make sure we rightly understand one verse within that book and not take it out of context. Let me give you an example. Galatians chapter 6 talks about us fulfilling the law of Christ. Now, if you just heard that out of context, the law of Christ, maybe your mind goes back to the laws of the old covenant. That must be what Paul is talking about, but that would be a mistake. Because read Galatians. What is Paul talking about throughout Galatians? That Christ is the end of the law. We're no longer under the law. We have died to the law. So when he talks about the law of Christ, he can't be talking about all of those particular restrictions that were part of the old covenant law. No, he's using the word law here in an ironic sort of way, as if to say to the people he's been writing to, listen, you're not under those laws of the old covenant. If you want to know what law you're not really under any law. It's the law of Christ. And what does that law of Christ look like? Well, he says right there in that one verse in Galatians 6, verse 2, bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. That's what the law of Christ looks like. Coming alongside those who are weak and helping them. Coming alongside those who are needy and giving them a hand. Loving your neighbor as yourself. That's what the law of Christ looks like. It doesn't look like the laws of the old covenant. It looks like seeing your neighbor and coming to that neighbor in love and service to give yourself to him or to her. That is the law of Christ.